Sup, everybody? My name is Michael, aka the one that you want to 3BC, and today I'm here with Nick, aka the BYK, aka Nick, aka the BYK. Say what's up.
What's up, everybody?
And today we're going to be playing a game on addicting games. Relatively speaking, not the name I choose, but hey, we got it. So we got addicting games, and the game is called Speed Dating. Although he is not here with me today, like he was in the tier list. All right, he will be a heavy influence. Right, he will be a heavy influence on the video itself because he will be helping me find love. He will be my wingman. He will find me a wife. Isn't that correct?
I'm gonna definitely try my best.
And as for the reason as to why it sounds like it's either music going on right now or it's absolutely silent, I'm gonna show y'all this type. I don't know what type of type beat this is. I don't know if y'all ever heard type beats on YouTube, and it's just like poopy type beat, trash type beat, garbage type beat. But this basically sounds like that. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding when I say this. It's actually some of the worst Flash music I've ever heard. So Flash music be having bangers. I'm shutting this on. But my boy the BYK, he'll have to look at the video and post and listen to how that actually sounded. But as for now, let's go find some love. You ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right, let's get it. All right, first of all, what is our name? We're gonna pick a mutual name, my boy. You gotta give me something to work with here. All right. We call out the letter of the alphabet we like the most, and whoever got the lowest letter, you know what I'm saying? The highest, the lowest letter. We're gonna pick like the letter in the middle of that, to get a name. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna call mine out. You're gonna call yours out. All right.
Right.
All right. 3, 2, 1. W.
H.
There's a lot of leeway between that. Oh. Okay, I guess we could choose from like I to everything after that.
Okay.
What you feeling? I've settled on like maybe M or some junk, cause
You know what? Let's go full on douche nozzle. Let's pick a name with a R.
Okay, all right, an R. So we gonna be like a real name or like a YouTube name? You know what I'm saying? Cause you got something that we would make for YouTube if we were playing this, since we are playing this on YouTube, and then we got the names that we would actually just make like casually, like.
Man, we can pick an in between, bro. That's that big fella, Rory.
Rory, all right. That big fella got it with 2 R's or 1? Rory.
One R at the beginning, 2 at the end.
Okay, Rory. And I will choose the age 90 years old, because we're still looking for love even at the old age. All right. And we will be a male, if you don't mind.
That sounds good to me.
All right, let's get it.
I wouldn't know much about being anything else, so.
Facts.
Unless I just got something I ain't telling you.
So we got, let some secrets are meant to be kept, my boy. Instructions. Basically, I gotta use the arrow keys to select the answer. Select the correct option before your time runs out. Your aim is to get as many possible dates as possible. So let's get this. All right. So a blonde chick with pink eyeliner, red lipstick, blue eyes, and fair skin, and she looked dripped out. Dang it! Hello, I'm Rory. All right. So you got. Tell me about yourself. So what do you do now?
Option?
Those are beautiful.
Do we have
eyes.
options that we can pick?
We just
from,
telling her.
or
We just telling her.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that must have cost me you a fort. Shoot. Plastic surgery rules. I was talking about the pearl earrings. Ah, freak. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Okay, these are the options. Boy, you would make a great model for a portrait. If I was an artist, you would be my muse. I want to paint you with my blood. If I was Van Gogh, I would give you. I would give you my ears and my nose. What you choosing, Nick? Ah!
What the heck kind of sweat acolyte responses are those, man?
So, what do you do?
It's no
I
wonder
work
we
at a
90
construction
and
site.
single talking like that, bro. We finna die alone.
I'm a struggle freak. Look, this junk is hard. Okay, I'm a
Hey,
professional
bro, run the options back because all of those
like
were
it
bad.
don't pause.
I
Like it don't pause. This is speed dating, man. It's such a beautiful starry night outside, just like the painting. Yes, I agree. Yes. Freak. This is not good for. Like you gotta be here with me. This would be one of those be here with me things, man. This was a waste of time. Freak. Hey, y'all. Hey. I lost on the first date. I got 5 points.
Dang.
See, I don't read fast. Neither would my boy Nick if he was over here.
You wasn't in speed readers club,
No,
bro?
I was not. They kicked me out because I had a below average reading level. So I'm gonna be real with you. I really doubt we gonna be able to do this game. Like,
Shoot, bro. You want to just play press the button instead?
you know what? Let's cut for a second. We about to hop over there, y'all. We're back, and it's cut off. We're gonna stop seeing that ad. Ad was inappropriate. Don't care about the ad. Get that off my face. Get that off the screen. All right. Even if you close a Google ad, it don't really work. But we're back. We're doing. Will you press the button? We gonna run through a few of these, and we will try to make the strongest case, the strongest argument for either side. Now, if we both agree, there is no argument.
Okay.
So, will you press the button if you get to go to Hogwarts, but you're thrown into Slytherin house? I'm not a Harry Potter fan. Only seen a little bit of the movie. Know the big fella went through a wall. Know he got on a broomstick and flew. I can't tell you anything else. So, I won't press the button because I don't care.
I won't press the button either because I mean I have seen the movies. I know what's up with that. With that Slytherin and the Hufflepuff and Gryffindor and junk. But like, man, if I go to such a dope magical place, but I don't even have the freedom of choice of what I get to do when I'm there, man, I may as well just be chilling in the real world because that's already where I'm at right now. I'm doing alright so far, I think.
So is Slytherin that bad? Like, what's wrong with Slytherin? Why can't you just pull up there? Unless that's spoilers, and then if that, don't tell me, because if you tell me, you're telling the audience. All them 2 viewers. We don't get on it. You're telling the audience.
I mean, Slytherin, they a little bit of buttholes, but each of the different houses at the school kind of represent different values and stuff, and have access to like different perks and such. And I wouldn't be trying to join Gryffindor or nothing, but like Slytherin ain't my vibe. That's like the douchey rich kid club.
Okay.
Almost.
Now that you break it down like that, well, why you said almost? Like, why is there an asterisk there, my boy?
Because to a degree, Hogwarts is just a douchey rich kid school, and that energy is always going to be ever present to a degree. But with Slytherin, it's like the most noticeable. They swarm me over there, man.
I low-key thought Harry was dirt poor.
He was.
So how in the okay? I'm going. We ain't pressing it. We ain't pressing that. Cause I know that big fella slept under some stairs. Like that was his whole. That was his
Yeah.
thing.
He lived in the freaking broom closet underneath the stairs of his, I believe his uncle's house.
Oh no. All right. Next question. Uh, you can. Will you press the button if you can have any pickup truck ever created exactly how you would want it? But if anyone asks you to help them move with it, you have to. So, I personally, I would just charge a fee. So if anyone asks me, I'm always going to be making a little bit of income from that. So I'll press it, and I get a car. Wow, a truck that I like because it's any pickup truck ever created exactly how I would want it. So I'm pressing it.
Dude, I'm gonna have to press that button too, just cause like, cause there weren't enough implied limitations or restrictions on this question. It's like I could get a really dope truck out of this deal. Like I could be set for life with this vehicle type junk.
Yeah, what if I
And
just want a
and the
truck that
only
makes money?
prices I gotta
Whatever,
help
right?
the homeboys move whenever they need help. But like at the same time, they did say anybody.
They
But
should
I
say
don't
any
think that
truck.
strangers are just gonna be pulling up to you for no reason. Hey, that's a real nice truck, friend. I know we just met, but do you think you could help me move?
Uh, where to?
I knew you couldn't say no.
Come
I'm the
on,
manufacturer of the truck.
come on, come on. You know you're not coming back home alive. Come on. All
Dang.
right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So
Yeah, I'm
we
gonna press
pressing it.
that button.
All right, we got it. We got it. Next question. I swear, if I get another ad, all right. Will you press the button if you get to watch your own funeral, but you must wear a fedora every day for the rest of your life? That just sounds like a double negative. I mean, I don't want to see it. Let me sleep. Why I gotta be there, even though I'm already not there, but there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me sleep. I'm doing my thing.
Shoot, I ain't finna press that button because it's like if I gotta wear a fedora for the rest of my life, first off, that means I'm gonna have to be wearing a really nice suit to complement it. And I mean like some
Nah,
Italian tailored junk, not
you get
just
that.
some like men's warehouse looking behind suit.
You get some funny
Cause
freckles
like
on your
otherwise you just
forehead.
gonna be looking like a neck beard, and I don't need that. And also, you know, what if my horrible goes really trash? I mean, my funeral. What if my funeral goes really horrible, man? I don't want to see that. I'm already dead. Let me get the big nap.
Well, I'll say this to that. Fedora is no disrespect to fedoras, no disrespect to neckbeards. All right, I respect all people unless you disrespect me or you disrespected society. But besides that, you know what I'm saying? I just personally don't feel like I could do that every day. That's it. I can't do a fedora every day, probably. So that's my decision on this particular question. So we will not press that button. We have a consensus here. We doing pretty good. You can completely reform what your body looks like, gender, species, etc., etc. But you step on a Lego. Somebody was trying to be funny here. Now, is it per Lego? I need to know. What if I feel like a dragonfly one day? Check the last video. What if I feel like a dragonfly one day? 2 weeks from now, I'm feeling like an anaconda. You know what I'm saying? So, gender, species, I'm looking at that, etc., etc. It's whatever my body looks like. So, if I could look like anything, but I just have to step on a Lego, sign me up.
Like
Sign me
I'm
up. There's nothing
like I'm
else
gonna
to
be
discuss.
honest. Stepping on Legos it's a little bit of a pain, but it ain't that bad. I mean, as far as I can tell, there's not really any downside to this. Even if you're completely comfortable with how you look, more power to you. love and
Literally,
respect
more
yourself, but
power
like,
to you. Just from pressing this button and stepping on the Lego. It didn't say how many times. It didn't say I needed to do it a million times for a million changes. I become a level 800 master elven shapeshifter with the ability. All right, let me. But you know what I'm saying?
I
That's
feel
I'm
you on
pressing it.
that.
I'm pressing it.
This one wasn't specific enough, and because we're able to dive into the semantics of it, it kind of takes away from the question.
Facts. But this question wasn't really like on time and like that anyway. If you watch this and you make this question, go home. Think about it. Go home and think about something better.
For real,
We're
man.
pressing the
Stepping on
button.
Legos ain't even that bad. I mean, it's not pleasant, but it could be worse.
Be careful, the BYK. You don't want to get canceled.
It's
I
like you know what hurts worse than stepping on a Lego, bruh? Stepping on a nail. I've stepped on a nail before. I'd rather step on a Lego.
woo. You stepped on like it went through your foot, or it just kind of like it wasn't too heavy. I stepped on a
Man,
thumbtack, but it ain't go through my
ooh,
foot.
it didn't like go all the way through my foot, but that junk went in there.
Like, could it touched your bones, or it went
I
kind of
don't
like
know if it
between them?
touched my bones, but that junk went past muscle.
Ooh, dang. All right, we're pressing it. We're pressing it. I feel like people just have fun with this site just to give people like butt question. Will you press the button if you gain the ability to fly? But making physical contact with any other human being aside from yourself is extremely painful. Dang! All right, this is actually a good one. I will opt to press this button because I can just wear clothes. Unless physical contact just counts as like me touching you, regardless of anything.
I mean, in the context of the question, it's probably implied that it's regardless of buffers, even though that wasn't like explicitly stated.
Like, this has to be mega social anxiety. Not making fun of that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, because I hear you get visceral reactions from having that. And sometimes it could even be painful if you're having like an anxiety attack and a big fella's like, hey, yo, calm down. Like, your blood's going to be boiling. You ain't going to want to calm down, so you might be in pain. Shoot, I don't know. But I will say, I wouldn't want that to be incredibly painful. Anytime I needed to touch someone, or someone needed to touch me, for whatever reason. So, I'm not going to press it. I'm not going to press it. I changed my mind. I'm not going to press it. Because there's one thing for it to be like kind of a sting. It's another thing for it to be incredibly painful. I ain't doing that now.
Mm. You know what? I ain't gonna press the button.
Dang. I feel like we've been in too much peace and harmony. Like,
Yeah, I feel that
yeah, we need some
we ain't had
conflict.
enough conflict.
Facts.
But like the for real though, it's man, the humans were born on the ground. We was meant to be on the ground, you know.
But flying
I'm
is cool.
satisfied where I'm at, and even though I ain't got nobody really that significant that I want to be touching up on in my life right now, you never know. Maybe one day I'll get lucky and
You gonna
there's
have me playing
somebody
some
who
sad
I want to
music
be
right here,
touching up
bruh.
on that'll let me touch up on them.
You finna have me playing some sad violin music, right?
Dang.
Alright, in any case, uh, this the next one, right? We could probably gonna do like FOMO if you down. Four more.
Sounds good, man.
Alright. Will you press the button if you have the ability to read minds, but everyone will say one bad thing about you when you are reading their mind? Like, no matter what. Like, even if
Man,
I'm
what did
looking
I
at
do to
someone from
piss
around the corner.
literally every person I've ever encountered off?
What if I'm reading somebody's mind in another freaking state? Man, I really hate Michael.
Man,
Alright.
my mind feels intruded by a virgin right now. What?
Like, alright, maybe we don't have to do that, but I'm still pressing the button because mind reading's cool. I can say I know what you're thinking. Yeah, of course you would, virgin. Something along those lines, right? Something along those lines. I couldn't think of anything better. But look,
You know,
I'm pressing it.
I'm not gonna press the button.
Ooh, intense music. I challenge you to a duel. Why aren't you pressing it?
Shoot, the reason why I don't want to press the button is like at the point where the mind of literally everyone who I mind read, at the point where they all have something negative to say to such a degree, and it's like literally every single person, even if I've never met them before, like just walking past them on the street, then that means I'm doing something so wrong with myself that even strangers, people who I've never met, have barely encountered, I could legit just be passing them in the street and they got something bad to say about me, bro. It's like I must be doing something horrible. I must like smell like straight up American cheese or some junk. Like you walk past me, I give you fleas or some junk.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But in the case that that's not necessarily the thing, they could just be buttholes. I'm just gonna be up and up about it. Hey, if a chicker coming up behind me and it's shady, I can see what he's thinking. Ooh, I can't wait for him to turn that corner. Yep, I ain't turning. Yeah, I'm going into Kroger's. Darn.
Then the cashier gonna be all, man, why'd I have to get this guy? And you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm just gonna kill myself when I get home.
Oh, oh my God. Well, I didn't cause that at that point. But I'm telling you, man, you got some ne'er-do-wells that's trying to take me out that I can just be like, I see you in the corner of my eye. What's he thinking? Or somebody trying to pull up to my wedding and crash it for whatever reason. If I'm getting married, somebody, Frank, want to come to my wedding? That's me reading their minds. Yeah, I'll come. Mike. I'm gonna crash it.
Dang.
Right? That's just what that big fella thinking. So you know what?
I mean, in all fairness, though, they can't really crash the wedding if they're invited.
I'm saying like they're thinking of inviting somebody that I didn't invite or something like that. Like whatever the case may be, it will allow me a lot of precog to stop things that could be bad before they happen. And that is a useful ability no matter what everyone thinks about me.
Hey, man, fair enough.
So, will you press the button?
No.
Okay. I'm still pressing it.
Hey, bro. More power to you.
Because we really could not convince each other. I feel like maybe if we can't convince each other, we just skip it.
Alright. Sounds good.
All right, let's skip. I'll just like refresh the page and get a new one. There we go. All right. We couldn't convince each other, so we're on this one. This is our second of 4. Correct. Our last 4.
I believe so.
All right. Will you press the button if religion completely vanishes from the planet, but a major economic crisis holds back science for another 20 years? I think they meant 200. The 200 bundo, but
we've had this question before.
We did, but not on video. So I'm pretty sure.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna be real. Just because religion's gone doesn't mean God isn't. You know what I'm saying? If you believe in one thing, a lot of religion is a mythos. So prior to the religion, if the mythos is correct, the thing that the religion worship is. It doesn't. It did exist, and it will hold back science, which I also appreciate because without science, none of this would be possible right now. So I feel like it's just a double negative. Because you lose something that makes people feel like they're a part of something bigger than themselves. And that often keeps people from doing a lot of bad things, no matter the truth in the matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We're being
No,
mature about this. We haven't even cracked a joke. We haven't even cracked a single joke. But yeah,
man, you right.
something bigger
No,
than
but
themselves.
I'm with you 100% on this. It's like religion, admittedly, a lot of atrocities have been committed in the name of one's belief.
Let's try not to get
And
too dicey on this. Let's try not to get too dicey. I don't want to plead.
there's been a lot of conflict over belief.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, people should have the right to believe in what they choose. And just completely removing that from the equation, and I don't think that's the right way to go. And it's like halting the advancement of the sciences for 200 years. Man, it's like that's kind of tough, you know.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So that's why I'm like, hey, yo, I ain't
I'm
pressing it.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't think it's the move.
So we agreed on that. A lot of people didn't press it. So let's continue.
Bigots.
All right. Will you press? This is the third out of four. So next one's our last one. Will you press the button if you can write the best horror fiction of all time? Okay, it's close to home. Buy my book. It's close to home. Buy my book. I'm writing a book. Buy it. It's close to home because I write. So basically, you write the best horror fiction of all time in your lifetime, but you have to live every moment of it if you want to show anyone. Had to get ominous on
So,
you, my boy. Had to get
oh
ominous.
man, at that point, you're just writing a really, really sad autobiography.
I mean, I ain't pressing it, bro. Because if it, in my mind, the best is like you got to go through some things for that to
Yeah.
be the best horror movie. So, I ain't
What
pressing it.
movie?
I'm definitely not pressing it. You
I,
pressing it?
I ain't finna press it either just because life is scary enough as it is.
Facts. I don't need no killer freaking Barbie dolls pulling up in my closet.
On Jesus, I don't need no killer Barbie dolls pulling up in my closet.
Did you say Bible lore? We're Barbie girls in
Dang.
Barbie world. On me, boy. They start singing that junk. You know how they be doing them edgy freaking trailers? Dun, dun, this summer.
For real.
Dun, dun. Barbie.
They hit that coming this fall.
They don't really do it like
Life
that.
is plastic in a way you will never remember.
All right, we not pressing it. Let's keep it going. This is our last question. Let's see if we can get some conflict on this one. You can control your and anyone else's future by writing it down in a diary/notebook, but that book is linked to your lifeline. So if it gets damaged, you're severely injured or killed. This big fella just wanted to give their freaking show pitch out on the internet.
Dang.
That's a lit show pitch, my boy. Thank you.
It's not that, yeah, it's pretty solid, but I'm gonna be honest, that John low-key just sounds like Death Note.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Now, I know you're not a big anime guy, so you probably haven't seen Death Note, but that pitch, that's kind of similar to Death Note.
so it's connected to like the life. Well, this is anyone's future. I'd assume Death Note is just about you writing it down and it kills people.
Yeah, but it's a little bit. There's more to it than that, but it essentially, yeah.
Yo, hey, look, but if you can control the future on future Trunks timing, I don't mind. I think that's not half bad of a trade off. I just keep that book in maximum. I write my future so that I'm deadly rich, like richest person in the world. Keep that book in a maximum security, secure fortress. You know what I'm saying? And no one's getting to that. No one's touching it. No one's looking at it except me when I need it. And I have a remote, and I invented teleporter technology. So if it's about to get mucky, I'm on a plane. The plane's going down. The plane's going down. I repeat, stay in your seats. Stay calm. I'm right on the notebook. Plane doesn't go down. And Michael brought his teleporter with him. He left it at the back seat. I'm going to teleport my book away, and we're going to live. Oh, by some miracle, our systems are back up. Whew, dodged a bullet on that one. Yeah, we're lit. I'm a superhero. So I'm pressing the button. What about you?
I'm sorry, bro. I can't. Not on this one.
Oh, it's time for conflict. What? We need the intense music. I'm gonna put it in. Yeah.
It's like it's like with that. That's holding sway over not just your own, but literally anybody's future. Just being able to get whatever you want to happen. Man, that's a lot of power to hold, especially all at once. And man, that kind of power, if gone unchecked, that can destroy somebody. Not even just necessarily the people who you're writing about in the book, but like that can begin to erode you from the inside out, and that'll change who you are.
Hey, bro. It only depends on what you allow it to do. It'll obviously change you because you never had that type of power before, but that just happens with any sort of development. Granted, this is a different type of development, but a development nonetheless that you will have to deal with the ramifications of, just like any other decision that you'll ever make or any other circumstance that comes about in your lifetime. So, whether or not you choose to be a supervillain or a superhero is up to you. The book itself isn't bad. It depends on the person.
That's true, but just the risks that are inherently involved.
Now, if someone gets
with
that other book, then you can be worried. Now, that's the only thing I'd be worried about. If someone gets that other book, and they're not me, because I know I wouldn't do anything bad with it. You probably think you wouldn't do anything bad with it, but I don't know if you're doubting that because you don't want to press this obviously W option, right? But I'll be real. It takes the person to be bigger than the situation. And that's the one thing about it. Especially if you get this book and you know like it's something that you're going to be able to rock with. Right? My only fear is if someone else gets it or someone else knows about it. The only way two people can keep a secret, you know what I'm saying, is if one of them are. So I ain't gonna risk that. But at the same time, I wouldn't keep it secret. I just keep it locked up so tight that you can't get to it unless I'm dead. And whatever somebody else does with that book, I'd write it in the future. No one's gonna do anything bad with this book. Everyone's gonna leave it alone until I die. Then whoever gets it is up to the universe. I'm gonna write that in the book. Or you could write it in the book. I don't want to become evil from using this. I'm not gonna become evil from using this. I will die a humble man who's prevented many atrocities. The BYK. You find it at the bottom. That's all you gotta do. Because it's not just your future. It's not just your future. It's anyone's future. So you got it, man. There's absolutely no downside if you really think about it.
I don't know, man. It's like I see where you're coming from, but I stand resolute in my choice.
Really? Alright, I guess we're skipping this one. Tell me what you guys would have picked in the comments. Let's skip it. Cause all I know is that all you gotta do is write down what you not gonna do. All right, you want to hit one more, or you wanna call it quits there?
I think this is a good stopping point.
All right, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Bye.